Everybody.
Marcia
All
said,
right.
"Go
Hello.
Broncos."
Hello. Good morning. Good afternoon. Good evening, depending on where in the world you're logging on from. Welcome to the Safe Club corporate update call in Zoom on this Monday, the 5th of January. It's great to be back. I've been MIA a little bit, been enjoying the snow and the snowmobiling. So welcome everybody. And I'm going to turn this over to our CEO. I know we've got a guest on the line with us today that's going to introduce some exciting stuff. But let's turn this over to our amazing CEO, Charles, out in Las Vegas, Nevada. Charles, take it away.
Hey Matt, thanks for the great introductions. And I'm a little bit jealous because I love snowmobiling too, but here in the States, we do not have a ton of snow. But guys, we've got an exciting call today. It is now 2026. This is going to be a fantastic year to be building a home-based business. Just so many dynamic things have lined up for us here at Save Club. One of which is our expansion of our exclusive deals. We're constantly bringing on the highest quality products, working directly with the formulating doctors, the founders, the owners. And today we've got a very special guest. We're going to kick off this call with Dr. Shawn Talbott. Shawn, Dr. Shawn has a very deep background in formulation. He is on the cutting edge of looking at breakthrough ingredients that are scientifically backed, that are patented, that have the clinical research and studies. He understands them all. He knows how to combine them into the right products. And he's got such a deep background making products, specifically for the industry of direct sales and network marketing. Because when you make a product, when you make a wellness product, and you have it with so many great features, so many great ingredients, it requires a story. It requires understanding of what's there. And there's no better place to bring products like this to market than in the direct sales industry. But as we all know, the industry has changed. It's shifted dramatically. Products that exist out in the marketplace that are overpriced, that are 10, 12x the manufacturing costs to support a compensation plan where very few people make money just doesn't work. So we've changed the game here at Save Club, and we've been able to bring in round after round of amazing products. And this might be our best product yet, just simply because we have not had another product with this much clinical research, with this much background in formulation than what we have here with 3 Waves and the Zenith product. So, Dr. Shawn, I'd love for you to explain your background, why you've taken such a strong focus on the microbiome and
Mhm.
gut health, and just, educate everybody on, why 3 Waves is in existence, and particularly the product Zenith. Why are you so excited about this?
Yeah, of course. Well, thanks a lot for having me on. And right at the beginning of the new year, this is probably the best time to talk about this kind of stuff. So my background, my PhD is in nutritional biochemistry. So I'm always studying, neurotransmitters and hormones and peptides and all that kind of stuff, like all the biochemistry that food can change. But my focus is what I call mental fitness. It's how that food changes how you feel, like the food mood connection. And sometimes these days that what I study is called nutritional psychology. And Zenith is a product that I've been working on for a long time. It's a product that helps. One of the ways that I like to describe it is that how you feel is not just in your head. If you're feeling fatigue or stress or brain fog or irritability or unmotivation or just feeling blah, right? That isn't just a brain thing. It's also a gut thing. So I say to people all the time, how you feel is not just in your head, it's also in your gut. So what I really focus on with my research is this idea of the gut-brain axis, that what we feed our gut, including specific nutrients that we have in Zenith, can change how you feel. Because that right in your gut is where 90% of your serotonin is made. That's the neurotransmitter of happiness. There's about 70% of your dopamine, the neurotransmitter of motivation, is made in your gut. About 50% of another neurotransmitter called GABA that helps us relax when we're in the face of stress. So the whole idea is that we can use these nutrients to change what's happening in the gut, to change what's happening in the brain, that gut brain axis. And as a result of that, people feel a lot better. And that's the whole idea of what Zenith is really all about. And going right into the beginning of the new year, there's so many people who are like, all right, my resolution is to lower my stress or get better sleep or get in shape or lose weight or like whatever the case may be. And if you can lower your stress and improve your sleep quality and improve your energy level and your motivation and improve your mental focus, that just, accentuates and accelerates whatever it is you're trying to do this year.
Yeah, and Shawn, that's it's so awesome that you've got just that last 10 seconds of what you said. It's like who wouldn't want more motivation, more
Right.
mental stability? I mean, it's just all the key things. And this is a perfect product extension for the exclusive deals at Save Club because the deal that Dr. Shawn's put out on his product here, it's a 30% discount on 3 bottles. It's like close to $100 savings.
Right.
Now, what I did is I got the 3 bottles because when you're rebuilding your microbiome, you're rebuilding your gut health, it's not like a one and done thing. You don't just take one pill and rebuild it. Shawn, can you talk about the how it rebuilds? Like, what do you do to take maybe a damaged microbiome? Especially if anybody's ever taken antibiotics, it just tears up the good bacteria as
Right.
well as the bad bacteria. And it's just been so many people have been on antibiotics at some point in their life, and it's left their microbiome crippled. And you can explain about getting an optimal microbiome and how long that takes to be built.
Right. So this whole idea of the gut brain axis, right? We're going to focus on the gut in order to change the signals that are going up to the brain. A lot of those signals in the gut you can't change immediately. To change your whole microbiome, it takes, 8 to 12 weeks is what the research studies show us. To improve something called leaky gut, to actually be able to improve the integrity of the tissue of your gut, takes about 6 to 12 weeks. And so when I was formulating Zenith, I like that's the area that I researched. That's what I specialize in, the whole like microbiome gut brain axis. And I thought to myself, well, the research shows that if somebody does this for 6 weeks, 8 weeks, 10 weeks, 12 weeks, they're absolutely going to feel better. But I don't want that person to have to wait 2 to 3 months before they feel better. Could I put in other ingredients that are going to work more quickly to help them feel better early so that they can get some benefits while all that gut rebuilding is happening sort of in the background? And so that's why we have ingredients in there like postbiotics, like plant extracts that I call phytobiotics, that can help you feel better literally right now. So I'll give you a quick example of that. Like people have said to me they've taken Zenith and come back literally the next day and said, "Oh my gosh, I can feel it working. I can feel my microbiome getting better." And I have to kind of stop them and say, I guarantee you are feeling better. You're feeling better because of the theanine that works to help lower your stress levels in about an hour. You're feeling better because of the American ephedra that helps to wake up your brain in a non-stimulant way because of these little peptides that help to bring your motivation back. You're feeling better because of this leaf called Rafuma that helps lower your tension and help you sort of like be able to surf the waves of stress. You'll feel that kind of stuff in the first hour, first couple days of taking it. After about a week or so, you'll have something like pine bark that's going to help lift your brain fog so then you can focus better and you'll be more creative and your memory will come back and things like that. So, and all this time, your microbiome is restructuring and rebuilding so that's going to exert itself after about 6 to 8 weeks. So, that like the experience people get is that they feel better immediately in certain ways. And then a little while later, like days to weeks, they feel more better in different ways. And then after weeks to months, they feel even more better. And that's what we call phased benefits. It's this idea of like, each one of those different mood states just has a different time course because of the kinds of neurotransmitters and things like that we're working on. So it's a cool experience. And that's why we wanted to do a 3 bottle pack that's a Save Club exclusive so that people can say to their customers, try this. I guarantee that you're going to feel better on this sort of a trajectory.
Yeah. Now, Dr. Shawn, where are you shipping right now? Where can this product go? Where are you cleared to ship? Are you shipping internationally?
Yeah, so we're shipping US and Canada right now. And we're in the process of figuring out the shipping to Europe and Australia and all the rest. One of the things with international shipping is that there's different regulations around different ingredients. One of the things that I feel really, really confident about, there are 8 scientifically validated ingredients in this product. Every single one of them has excellent clinical trials on each ingredient. We have each one of those ingredients at the clinically effective level. So, some of these ingredients are have never been introduced into certain international markets because like they're
Cutting
so
edge.
new. They're
Yeah.
so next generation that they just haven't been approved yet. So, those are the kinds of things that we need to make sure of before we ship into those other markets.
Yeah. So what we're going to do, I mean, Dr. Shawn could talk for 3 hours on all of this and literally go into the studies of each ingredient, why it works together. And I wanted this to just be an introduction to the line. I'm going to show my screen real quick to show you where, if you want to learn more, there's some more information on the website, and then you can access the Save Club exclusive deal with this link right here underneath exclusive deals. And then what we're going to do today is shoot an additional video, be more in depth, and we'll break it up into little sections. And here's the idea. There's so many benefits. There's so many amazing things that this product can do. This is a way for you to introduce the people that the people that are dealing with mental health issues, with anxiety issues, with motivation issues, introduce them to this product line. And we'll be able to use some of those clips to um, let Dr. Shawn and his background, his eloquent speaking, his enthusiasm. I mean, we've got a superstar when it comes to talking about this, a real bona fide international expert. Well, let's let those tools do the talking, and then you can let people know that they can buy this product and pay full price if they want, or they can become a Save Club member and save 30%. And off the 3 bottles, it's almost $100. So, and then they can get the rest of what's going on. So, Dr. Shawn, I look forward to getting, deep into what's here just for myself. I mean, I got my product. I'm excited because, doing what we're doing, there's always a need for more energy, for more motivation, for more mental
Right.
clarity. Anytime you're building something, like we're doing here with Save Club, I want to be able to be at like peak performance to be able to bring this out there. Pete, I saw you on mute. You want to comment before
I was
we
going to
go?
say, show how beautiful the bottle is, and just I honestly, Dr. Sean, I was never been so excited to get. I was like staring out the window for the postman every day, like, where is it? Where is it? And I've been taking it for about a week. I can feel it. It's amazing. You have YouTube videos about each of the ingredients that are just so well done, and you explain them so well. And Dave did a great intro video for us, and I'm looking forward to the interview. So just wanted to thank you. It's an amazing, amazing product. So really, I'm
Awesome. And I
looking
think I
forward to
think
having
people will
better
find that
done.
once their customers try it, they'll come back and want to buy it again and again and again because they really like the way it helps them feel and helps them perform, in whatever it is that they're focusing on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Dr. John, thank you so much.
Yeah, my pleasure.
I'll get with you later today, and we'll get a full piece. But this was a great intro to our Safe Club community and our affiliates. So, thank you so much for
Yeah,
inventing such
sounds
an
great.
awesome product and being so generous with your discount here with the Save Club exclusive.
My pleasure. Happy New Year, everybody.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
And guys, this is just going to continue to roll out. We've made another video here with another exclusive deal with a skincare lineup, and as we just start collecting more and more products, and we're shooting for the top of the supplement quality. I mean, we're going for products that are unique, that are remarkable, that you're gonna want to share with people. And when there's a good product, when you've got something that is really getting people great results, it's easy to share. And it's easy to share when it's easy to attach to the Save Club membership because you can share a great product and then show them a real discount. I mean, the discount here is over $90 on 3 bottles. And I mean that right there, it's and there's already been hundreds and hundreds of orders of people paying full price for this product. There's a lot of people out there that are seeking this. I went to uh, Amazon the other day and I typed in gut access, the brain gut access, because I read a book on this probably 4 or 5 years ago. And at the time, there was just one book. Well, I went back to Amazon. Now there's a whole bunch of books because this is an extremely popular topic when it comes to the microbiome. So the science, the research is there, and we were able to locate probably the number one expert in the world as far as sales volume and amount of products sold through his formulas, probably number one in the world, and be able to bring this in as an exclusive deal.
And
So
Charles, they say a lot of people say the gut is your second brain, and it has a lot to do with everything. And Dr. Shawn did mention he had 1,000 people the first day that wanted to be affiliates for this and everything, and not get as good a discount as we're getting. But this
yeah,
stuff is
better
amazing.
discount. Yep.
I just
No.
wanted to thank you. I spent 10 years with a health and wellness, had a great time. At this point, they're a little bit overpriced in a big way, but I love the fact that at Save Club, I was picturing that I was going to kind of miss that world when we did Save Club because I thought Save Club is, about shopping and restaurants. And now we've really delved into the whole really high-end wellness arena, and I love it because I'm still learning from doctors. I'm hearing about incredible new products. We're able to participate and represent them. So thank you for kind of, you know, doing that area too, other than just restaurants and discounts
Oh
and things.
yeah, no, and we're going to continue to grow in these areas and take a portion of the savings and get it back into the matrix and back into the compensation plan. And I think that's completely unique is, get the highest quality products, best available price, and still be able to support a compensation plan. That's what's beautiful about the matrix and the matching bonus and just how far it reaches it, basically to infinity. So and unlike other network marketing companies, what we're going to be able to do here is stack the deck with just so many products so that as you become educated on what's going on here, you'll be able to, find customers, people that are looking for this stuff and pick the different traffic paths of what's going on too. So, I'm really excited about being able to get these products in here. We're working on training the AI about all the different products, which is so great on products like the 3 waves because there's just so much clinical research and data that, as Save Club customers are looking for things, looking for different results, we're going to be able to make those recommendations, right through our AI system. And so that's the next announcement I wanted to make there. We are extremely close. I'm looking at having a first line of communication happening this week, so you'll get to experience those communications and how the Save Club AI, we're calling her Savvy, so Savvy, our Save Club AI, will be able to communicate with first ranked individuals, 1 star, 2 star, 3 star, 4 star, 5 star affiliates. And that's how we're going to start those communications and the rollout so that we can go more and more. And we have to roll this out in phases so that we don't just hit Verizon with 100,000 text messages at once. We're starting with our ranked individuals, and then we're going to go to everybody that's attended the webinars, and then we're going to go to the new pre-enrollees, and then we're going to go back into all the affiliates that are part of Save Club, and then all the pre-enrollees. So it's going to be a phased out strategy so that we can really get this up and humming and enter a whole new world of the home-based business industry. So, hey, Dave, I know you've been making really cool graphics. I'd like to give you an opportunity to show them off here as you've been making all types of AI graphics here. And these are going to go really well as we have our chat bot up, and we've got the different landing pages for this too. So Dave, if you're able to share, you want to
just let me just open it up here real quick.
Okay, cool. Oh yeah, I got them up here too. Let me see.
Got it. Share. All right. So everybody, so we have our new AI launching. So I wanted to do a little bit of mix this week. I did a lot of AI last week, which I'll show you where that is too, since that's launching kind of this week. But we want to talk about 2026. We want to make some money, right? One of the biggest New Year's resolutions is making money. So we did some really cool graphics that you guys can start posting about making money. Plus, I know Charles is going to be paying more this year with all these products, fast starts, all this stuff's going up. So we wanted to make sure we let people know we're paying even more in 2026. So here's the new AI system that's pretty cool, handing
Yeah,
money.
I mean, we've gone from 5 ways to get paid to 7, and I'm always looking to find more products, more ways that more things that you can introduce people to and earn commissions from. And again, that's been a key focus here, is how do we help people go reach the income goals that they want to reach, and having additional products and being able to bring the values, going to bring up this ability to pull in fast start commissions and reach your income goals quicker.
So we added the Save Club 2.0 logo to a lot of these, and with a little bit of AI in there, if you guys can notice that, pretty cool. And then what we did too is added some lifestyle. Everybody loves lifestyle, cars, the houses, the travel, all that kind of stuff. So we hit the little bit of lifestyle here that you guys can post. Everybody loves that. So we added a lot of that. Then we added some lifestyle type videos, reels that you can post. Let me just share some here, and so you can see some of these. Love that one. So just real quick reels here. Rating top earners in 2026. Those all grab attention. Those are all really good. Then we had what's this one here? Travel. Awesome location. I mean, yeah, these won't look blurry on your end. They're look crystal clear on your end. They look blurry because I'm doing this in the Atlantis. I also threw in a cool little, Charles, you haven't seen this. I made a little graphic with the planes.
Oh, nice little travel one. Yeah, it's great.
Yeah. And so again, everyone, you guys can access this. It's in your back office. You can access the content drop. And then last week we did a ton of AI stuff. Let me find it here. One for I gotta find the date. That was what, 12/28, I think. 20, let me look this up. Yeah. So here we go. Tons of all this AI stuff that we're gonna launch out because the AI is gonna be so cool. Have AI get you signups. Look how cool that graphic is. You guys are gonna, if you guys started to use this stuff and post it, the thing that gets me going is I'll jump on some of your Facebooks and I don't notice any of this stuff. I literally sit here and produce all this killer stuff for you guys to use, and then I'll jump on your Facebook and I'm like, where is it? And you're like, I want to make some money, yet you're not posting the cool stuff that actually makes you money. I don't understand. It's right in your back office. You can get in these files, you can download this stuff right to your computer, and you can start uploading all of this stuff and start using it to make sales. I love this one.
Hello, good to connect. I want to tell you more about Save Club and all its benefits. Are you available to chat for a few moments?
Talking about how the AI is going to actually work. We got so many cool things here.
And I think as you start, as each of us start experiencing the communications and the chat bot, it'll be something that you'll be wanting to use to share as well. And so these tools will come in handy as well. And now we're innovating some new landing pages as well, where it'll actually be a chat landing page. So you come in, you start communicating and chatting with the AI, and then the AI actually gets your information. I think that's good. We don't know until we really start testing it across the board, but I really think it's going to dramatically increase the opt-in conversion rate as it's going to be baked into the conversation, and the AI is smart enough to pull the name, the phone number, the email address from the conversation into the database and then into and then forward people into the tour there. So okay, here's another piece. I'm opening up my calendar here for the next 2 weeks. Dropping the link right here into the chat. Please, leave spaces available. Don't cop in there and take all the times. Just pick out a time. There's this is over the next couple weeks. I'd love to hear from everybody about what you'd like to see as we're building new Blitz courses. We've got new posts up in the 100 Good Days, and we're continuing to launch out new pages and new pieces of the tour. We're at a very exciting phase here with our nonprofit pieces as well. So we're having a page that's actually just dedicated to the app enrollment, where this was a special request from a large nonprofit group that wanted the funnel just to be dedicated to giving the app to all their members. And so it starts there. Then we've got additional parts of the money model to get people upgraded into members in a different way. But they feel that they can really open up the front end of it with the app downloads and do it in live presentations and live webinars with literally hundreds or even thousands of people in the room at a time. Now Monday, I love to open up the call for Q&A. We get to hear so much about what's going on, what people are going on. Colleen, I see you had your hand up here for a minute. If you
Hey,
want.
Charles, I just wanted to say that, ladies, sorry, but Charles has a girlfriend, so if you get on the calendar, keep it professional. All right?
Thanks, Pete. Go
Hey
ahead, Colleen.
Charles, how you doing?
I'm doing fantastic.
Good. Charles, I just want to before I ask my question, say to David, you haven't looked at my page, my Facebook page, because every day I spread all your adverts over my Facebook, so you've missed my page. But what I want to ask is, last week or when you had the meeting, you shared the landing page for the businesses, but you didn't drop it in the comments. So I haven't received it. I know
Okay,
we've got the form, but you showed us a nice landing page that and it's not in the back sites, under the websites.
okay. Yeah, let me pull that up. And so what's cool is our um we're moving our pages onto the AI platform because it's giving us optics of how long people are watching videos, and also it's helping us understand um, our conversions a lot better. And so this that connection and how you'll be able to see all the replicated links will be inside the back office. So here, I'm going to drop that page right now. Now you can use this form, you can use this page now, but this page is strictly for inviting businesses, and this works internationally. That's in the chat right now. Before the form wasn't working in China because China is just so restrictive with the type of websites that they allow people to see. It's just very oppressive. And so this new form, we've tested it now, and it works in China. Here's the form shared on my screen so you can see what I'm talking about. Now, this is just for you introducing businesses. This is for businesses that are in your local area. Could be anything from a laundry shop or a taco shop or a local business, or it could be an online business, somebody that wants to give a discount online and be, showcased to our Save Club members as part of offering a deal. So check it out. There's a little video here that explains it. And then this will all be replicated inside your back office coming up sometime soon. So, all right, let's open up the lines here a little bit.
And unmuted Natafia.
Okay, Natafia, can you hear us?
There she
Yeah, I
is.
can hear you. Hi guys. Happy New Year.
Thank you.
I'm sorry, I'm not on camera. I'm actually not feeling well today, but I had a question. Smoothie King. I went to the app yesterday and it wasn't there anymore.
Yeah, so what
You know
happens
anything
is,
about that?
well, what happens is deals come on and off all the time. And so so both inside the app and inside of the My Deals area, a lot of times when deals are put on board, they're they're on like a year contract, or some of them are as little as like 90 days. And then it's up to that vendor to see if they want to um, renew it. And a lot of
Yeah.
times they do, it just will come off and then it'll come back on. And sometimes the deal will change. As times change, things will change. So that's a bummer to see that it came off. Hopefully you'll come right back on. Another thing to do, Natafia, is if you call the 800 number in there and say, "Hey, I noticed this went off," they'll actually let the local rep know that deal has their deals expired, and
Okay.
they'll actually say, "Hey, call these people back and get it." So if you want to kick them in the butt a little bit, that's fine. Those reps like to have the deals on there. They might have not have known that it expired.
I'll do that. Now another question. As far as the pay, how does the pay period work? Is it from like Saturday till
It goes from Friday night, so
Friday night?
it's basically Saturday at 12:01 a.m. all the way to midnight on Friday. So any business that you do during that week period will be paid out the following Friday morning.
So it's Friday to Friday?
Right. Yeah,
12?
yeah, basically, yep. So, and then it gets paid out now how the monthlies operate is it does go off of the calendar month from the first until the last day of the month. And that's how the matrix and matrix matching bonuses are calculated. And then the first Friday following the end of the month is when we pay the matrix and matrix matching bonuses, and also cashback match is also calculated and paid on that once a month cycle. And now
Don't forget
that's
the
on the
bonus
first Friday
pools.
following the first.
Bonus pool was killer this
Yeah,
month.
and bonus pools. Yeah, and bonus pools. I knew I was forgetting something. And bonus pools. So the reason is, we check out all the volume. You see what happens from the first to the end of the month. We can do all the calculations, and then they get paid out that first Friday. So, yep. Okay, Bill, you got something for us? Oh, we can't hear you, Billy. Something's wrong with your mic.
Hey, Charles, real quick. Anybody didn't see yesterday, I had to go get an oil change because if you have a car, you guys need oil changes. And I showed you where I pulled up, how I got the $20 off. I show you the receipt, everything. It's so easy. $20 in just that single deal. If you have a car, you probably need an oil change.
Now, Dave, that's the second time you've used that oil change coupon.
It's the second time I've used it. Yeah.
There you go. You got $40 on the year just on oil changes savings. That's awesome.
That's it.
Hey, Dave, you're a pretty big health nut and a very fit guy. What do you think about all these incredible health products we've been adding? You and
They're
I
good.
talk
I mean,
about it on this.
I got the sprays on my desk right here. I got the other Medicure, right here, guys. So, I mean, I'm using them. I like them.
And you got the
Yeah,
health coverage for you and your family.
I got the health. Yeah. And that saved me a ton of money too. I used that twice in 1 month. I actually used the coupon also to save during my Christmas dinner. Yeah, I mean, listen, everybody wants to live a long life, and if you can do it and get good products and get a discount, why wouldn't you do it? I mean, it's all about the discount. Why would you spend more on the same thing? You're gonna buy it.
Exactly.
Why wouldn't you save money to buy the exact same thing, especially if you get something way better? Like you go on Amazon, like Charles says, there's a lot of crap. I used to be in the nutrition business. There's a lot of crap being sold on Amazon that man is very questionable. What their ingredients are, where they're coming from, all those kind of things. And you can actually buy these products for like cheaper than what you can go spend money on Amazon and get such a higher quality product at a better price. Why wouldn't you do that? It's just like the thing about Save Club is it's not rocket science. I mean, it makes a lot of sense. What doesn't make sense is spending more money to get less value. That doesn't make sense. So,
Yeah, it's like Dr. Shawn's product. He's a pretty famous formulator. He's for some really big companies. I wanted that product so bad, but I'm like, nope, I'm waiting. I gotta wait. I gotta wait for the discount from Save Club. I saved almost $100. So I love this company. It's the greatest idea in the
Yeah,
history
yeah,
of
and
Amazon.
that's the whole key point there is, guys, is, we've got a disruptive model. It's obvious that the way that network marketing has been working just it's failing a lot of people. And so getting it, getting the value proposition right is the key thing, and we're certainly there. So go ahead, Richard. Looks like you got your hand up.
Yes, you mentioned about the nonprofit organization and having the videos for signing up on the cashback app and the procedures for that. Can we take that same information and apply it to the merchant sign up? Because that'd be awesome for the merchants that are signing up to watch those videos to see how they can actually capitalize on the system and make it profitable for everyone. That's one question.
Yeah, yeah. So Richard, that's what we talked about last week is having the right onboarding for the merchants so that after they fill out the form, they can see what the best operating practice is for them to incorporate the Save Club offers to their existing customers. And so yeah, having that in a video that is part of the onboarding is 100% part of the idea. So just keep an eye out for that. We'll be working on that. And we're also building. So what's cool is the new form that we've built, we've got it dialed in to where when someone fills out the form, a business fills out the form, we actually have the AI take the form through a workflow and create it into their directory posting and then post it into our directory system. So that's been an exciting piece as well. So the next workflow is once that form is submitted, the next workflow is then showing the business owner what their directory listing looks like and getting them to approve it and saying, yes, I like how that looks. Our logo looks good. That's the discount that I want. And then part of that is the when we're communicating with the business owner, we'll show them how to do a fast start launch to their customers. So yeah, that's this AI system's not just for prospecting. It's it's going to help with a lot of different workflows here. And really, when you're onboarding businesses, we needed something that is scalable because we're talking. I've got some leaders saying that they want to bring on 1,000 businesses or more. I go, well, that's very, very difficult to do if we had to manually take the forms and upload them and go through that whole practice. But we were able to get this workflow going and have it automated. So it's a pretty cool system, and this is just going to be par for the course for 2026. These innovations that are happening for those of you affiliates that understand this and take hold of these innovations, just getting a database in here, a nonprofit group in here, a business owner in here that understands this, and these workflows with the AI and with the prospecting take hold. This is really having technology and everything that we've built work for you. And so to think about having all of this working for you, and you can participate for $300 a year, there's not a better business model out there as far as price of a business and what you're going to get. Now, the next one of the key things that we're working on is a group that's going to help us with our debt consolidation, credit repair, and also how to leverage owning a business for your tax strategy, along with your like prepaid legal services as well. So that's a complete package of stuff, and we're going to be offering that out there for an incredible value, like a fraction of the cost of what those other companies charge. So not only are you getting more the value is immediate, and we've got full fast starts on there. So there's just a lot lining up here for for business owners to be part of Save Club. And so stay out there. The form is there. Utilize that to get people onboarded, and then the rest of the training materials are coming soon.
I have one more question pertaining to this. And a merchant asked me this question on the cashback app. Let's say we have $100 sale, it's at 3%. So the cashback is $3. So the $3 comes off the sale, I'm assuming. So the customer only pays $97 on their credit card. The $3 goes into the cash.
No,
No.
no,
Okay,
no.
explain.
So when onboarding merchants, Richard,
Yeah.
we're not doing it as cashback. There is a way for us to onboard merchants with cashback, but in this way of onboarding merchants, we're just asking them for a direct discount. That it would operate more like a coupon, so that people would find the business through the directory and then go into that business with a coupon. It's more direct, and it allows the businesses to offer different things. Maybe they don't want to give cash back. Maybe they want to give buy one taco, get one taco free. Maybe they want to give 3% off or 10% off. That's up to them. But it's best done as a coupon when onboarding the merchants directly, because when we bring a business on for cashback, we've got to get into their merchant account. We've got to get into their credit card machine. It's like the onboarding process becomes a lot more, and it's a lot to train 10,000 or 100,000 Save Club affiliates on how to do that business to business contracting. It's a lot easier for them to fill out a form, offer a coupon, and then they still get all the benefits of more customers coming in their door, but they're not having to commit to anything, and we don't have to do all this technical back end integration, which we're leaving that up to full-time salaried reps. I mean, that's where the cashback onboarding is coming on board, because it can get a little technical, and it's just something that we don't want to open that can of worms.
Okay, with follow-up question on that, then when we go to the merchant, all right, and they do the cashback QR code where the customer can scan the code and get that, they actually have to sign up as an affiliate or a member to be able to get the coupons to get the discount. Is that correct?
Yeah. So the directory where people will be able to access the coupons and the deals will be inside their Save Club back office.
And then with you have the $5, give $5 and share $5 and get $5, does that go to the merchant?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it would. Yeah, if they're set up with and that's why when you onboard a merchant, you also want them to be a Save Club affiliate. So a merchant becomes a Save Club affiliate. That way they can earn from the compensation plan, and they have another income stream. And then also their primary business, they're offering a discount, and then they're getting more customers for their primary business. Yeah, that's the idea is to provide these business owners with another income stream through being a Save Club affiliate.
That's an incentive for their customers to shop.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much.
Jenny, you're up.
Yes, hello, Charles. I have a problem regarding international cashback portal. When we launched it, I immediately went out and placed 2 orders. I still don't see them under, pending. I think I have in total 6 orders and only 3 is showing. I wrote customer service and asked them, and actually several times. And now the answer I got was that only people with a US telephone number could have cashback. And that is not
No,
real.
that's with the app, Janie.
Exactly. So that it means that that I just got an answer, and they didn't understand that I was talking about the international cashback portal. And I have written order numbers and everything, and I want to ensure that this system works, because otherwise I cannot promote it.
Sure, I'm looking at your earnings right now. I see 3. Yeah, I see the 3.
Yeah, you see
earnings here. You're saying that there's 6?
That should be, yes, 6. When I look into
all done through the portal.
all done through the portal. Yes.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Well, please,
Okay.
Danny, reach over to the scheduler and schedule something with me, and let's look at this together. Because I see your 3 in there, and it looks pretty good. It's 20.
Yes. Three.
Those are some pretty good cashback amounts. I
Well,
mean, this one
that's
here on a
correct.
$73 purchase, a
Yeah, I
$21.55
agree.
cashback. That's pretty nice.
It all looks fine, but I want to see that everything will be, done right so that people can go in and rely on the system. Okay,
Yeah.
that was one question. The other question was when it comes to exclusive deals. I'm quite excited about the RNA results product. And I have ordered the GLP-1 and the NAD+, and I also want the detox pack. But every time I try to order it, it says page not found or page doesn't exist. And then I have written directly to customer care at Results RNA, and they write that they know nothing about Safe Club. So it's really odd.
Yeah. So, I mean, obviously, Results RNA knows what's going on here. We had Dave Larson on, and I know people have ordered. I mean, Dave, I know you ordered the detox pack as well. So,
Exactly.
okay. Well, Janie, let's address that on the when we're on the live when we're on the Zoom together. I'll log you in. I'll walk through it exactly with you and show you how to make that order.
I got
Yeah, well, I know, yeah, I have to say that I know how to place an order, but the system doesn't work.
What if we send her our direct Save Club link?
I had
Would
no
that
issue ordering. I don't know. I didn't. They came right up, and
Maybe because I'm international, I have no clue. I only know that I cannot order it.
maybe you have to use a VPN.
Mm,
Probably
but
not.
you were able to order some things, so
Yes, I have got the GLP-1 and I have got the NAD plus. And on my latest order, which will come tomorrow, I also had something for the brain. I forgot what the name was of the product.
okay, yeah, this might be just something that that you're seeing here because if you're getting a 404 page error, this is what I'm seeing.
Yeah,
The ability to go through here, do one-time purchase, monthly purchase. You can do the small bottles or the big
yeah,
bottle.
yeah, yeah,
You can
yeah.
find the
I see it.
cart.
Yeah,
Just here's the discount applied, and go to
yeah.
checkout. So this must be something that's just native to what you've got going on because this is all the way to the checkout page. Works fine on my computer.
Well, the only problem is that I can't get all the products that I want. But
Okay.
okay, thank you very much.
Okay. Yeah, that might be something due to your country. So yeah, we'll find out why those products would be banned there. When I talked to Dave, he said we're good to go all across the board shipping internationally. So if worst case scenario, if you can't get it placed there, we'll just manually place it with their customer service on the phone.
Thank you.
No problem. Okay, Doug. Or Ben. Okay, there
Okay.
you go, Doug.
Yeah, I had a question about the commissions.
Yeah.
I know you can go to the back office and you can put in your routing number and everything, and your commissions will be deposited directly into your checking account, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. If you're, that really is the lowest fee and fastest way to do it is the ACH payments.
Okay. Part two, is it matter whether that is a LLC account or a personal account on your end? Is there a problem with either one?
Nope. No,
Okay.
it can be an LLC, it can be an individual. As long as you have a bank account with with the routing information, you'll be able to do it.
Okay. At the end of the year, how are you reporting the difference? Because obviously a social security number is different than a account number. How are you reporting the income to the IRS? How do they
So
know?
so once you've earned over $600 in commissions, we stop paying you until you log in and fill out the IRS form, and at that point you tell us you put in the information. So it's not required until you've earned $600 or more, and
Right.
then it's automatically triggered on your login.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, and so with that, everybody, I want you to understand we're extremely flexible with how you want to get paid with Save Club, and you can You can have your position, you can have your business there. I mean, if you've got multiple positions, like if you got one position for yourself, one position for your wife, there's really no way for us to monitor that. We made the disincentive for that in terms of the compensation plan, where being ranked up in stars is actually more beneficial than having multiple positions. But sometimes people do that for various reasons. So you're in control of that, and then it's on you to do the reporting to the entity that you want. So you fill that in, and our system has done well over $1 billion in commissions paid. So it's been a tried and true system, and we've never had an issue or any trouble with the IRS saying we're withholding or not paying people properly or not reporting properly. So it's been I feel really blessed to have a system that's done over $1 billion in commissions paid, running the back end here. It really, takes a lot of stress off of getting people paid. Because I want to focus on one thing, which is bringing in new leadership and growing the number of affiliates and members with Save Club. Okay, go ahead. Ben, did you have a question?
I do. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Oh, great. Ben out of Connecticut. Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate you guys listening to our concerns in terms of getting on board businesses and things of that nature. So I'm super excited that you guys kind of automated this. So definitely got some businesses lined up. So I don't know if this is asked and answered, but I'm going to go ahead and ask it again. In terms of if I have a business that's looking to onboard and get a discount to the club members, what's the protocol? What's the conversation I should have in terms of, is it a must that they need to be a member themselves to be able to participate in this program?
No, it's not a must, Ben. In fact, the vast majority of the businesses that are currently involved with Save Club are not affiliates, because they were already offering a discount, and we brought in those networks to Save Club. However, as you being an affiliate and bringing in new businesses, you've got the opportunity to introduce those business owners to another income stream. So it's not essential that they do it, but as you're explaining who the members are, who the affiliates are, you want to let them know that we're going to have customers coming in here using the discount. You can then introduce people to the app. You can introduce people to discount, and this is another income stream. So it is advantageous for those business owners to be an affiliate with Save Club. They get to use the membership for themselves and their business, but also develop an additional income stream. So no, Ben, it's not required. However, when businesses take part in offering a discount, it's highly encouraged, and we want to make sure that story and that pitch to the business owner lets them know that they're getting advertising, and as they're a member of Save Club themselves, think of it as like an advertising cost. So there's several ways we can justify that, and that'll be kind of our job to get feedback from the affiliates that are out bringing on businesses and really dial in that message so that when you talk to merchants, presenting to them to become a Save Club affiliate is natural inside of that presentation. So does that answer your question?
Yeah, that makes sense, and I'm glad that you position it that way. That it's not required, but why wouldn't you want to make more money? They're in business to make money, so that's nice value add. But it's not a kind of a put off to where they're like, oh, well, I got to join this to be able to participate. No, actually, you don't. But these are the reasons why you should become a member or an affiliate, to be able to have additional sources of income as you offer your discounts to our members. So I love it. I booked a call with you later on this week, so I look forward to diving in a little deeper. And then I'm going to try to get one of the owners of the technology to tell you how their technology works, and then maybe we can do a presentation in the future for the members.
Cool. Yeah, and one thing, Ben, is in that conversation and in my other conversations with people that are onboarding merchants, we will dial in that presentation and get it as automated as possible, so that when you talk to a merchant, you can get them to fill out that form. If they need additional information, we'll have a short presentation. In that presentation, we'll talk about the benefits of being a Save Club affiliate, and hopefully that'll kind of take that part of the presentation off your shoulders and put it onto the system.
Excellent. Excellent. I'm glad you're thinking that way. I love it. Thank you so much, Charles. I appreciate you.
Yep. Yeah, I'm looking forward to our call. Go ahead, Dan.
Good afternoon and happy New Year's to everybody. My question is in regards to the discount directory listings.
Yeah.
Is that not up yet, or am I missing it somewhere?
No, we've been taking the form submissions and we've been working them into posting inside the directory. And then through that, we're going to be communicating back with the inviting affiliate and the merchant to approve their directory listing. So if you've had submitted a business, just hold tight. We're going to communicate back to the affiliate who introduced the business and the business owner for them to look at the directory listing. But yeah, all that's coming now. We worked a lot this last week on the workflow to get the form submissions automatically posted into a directory listing.
Yeah, and that was not what I was meaning. So can a member go into the back office now and look through the directory listing, or is that not available yet?
No, it's not. It's not. We're, the one thing, Dan, I want to launch the directory with more than just a handful of businesses.
Gotcha.
So I want it to be like a real directory. And so it's kind of like a chicken or an egg. Do we post a directory with nothing in it, or do we, build the directory with businesses and then, get it out there so it actually fulfills itself as a directory?
No, I understand that, and that makes total sense. I just want to make sure I wasn't missing something there.
Yeah, we're in the infancy stages of the directory, and a big part was consistency in the directory and how we tag the country, the state, the region, how we tag. Is it a physical product? Is it a physical location? And then the next phase to that is once we get enough in here, one of our developers came and he said, well, let's put pins on a Google map. I go, you can do that? He goes, yeah. I go, well, yeah, I want that. So that's going to be really cool that inside of our directory, you'll just be able to go to Google Maps, zoom into your region, and then all the pins of where the businesses are there. That's also going to help a lot when you're bringing on businesses. You're like, yeah, we've got all this global reach, but here's our little city that, here's this part of this country that's, right there. And that's the idea, is getting coverage into new countries by crowdsourcing how we bring on merchants through all of our affiliates. It'll just make us stronger. And it's just another part of the business model where, we really have to have a community and active affiliates where, a rising tide raises all ships. So if you're in a particular area and you're bringing on businesses and there's, maybe your downline or crossline that's doing the same thing, that we'll be able to populate a city, a country, a region, and just add more value to the membership where, where it's kind of like we're all helping each other, and it sticks with our philosophy here at Save Club, where we've got a win-win-win. The businesses are winning, the customers are winning, the affiliates are winning, that by bringing on more businesses, there's no one's losing in that situation.
Thank you, Charles.
Mm-hmm. Okay, JG, can you unmute? Okay, maybe Robert. Oh,
Yeah,
there
I'm
you go.
here. I'm
Go
here.
ahead. We hear you.
Okay. All right. Hello, Mr. Moy. Is that the way you say your last name?
Yes, it is, Moy.
Moy? Okay. Hello. Happy New Year to you and to the Save Club family. I wanted to let you know that I did book for Tuesday, tomorrow Tuesday at 3:30. So
Okay.
hopefully you'll see my registration there. What I want to talk about then is how to update my debit card info. I've been struggling with that since last year, well, literally, and I don't know how to change it and update it to the current one so that you can debit my card for the membership, which I don't have access to because of the card change. Okay, so I want to figure out how to do that.
Let me share my screen. I think this will help. So once you're logged into your back office, you click on My Membership, and then you go and you find the membership level that you want. And then, from there, you're able to, adjust the card information. You can change it by clicking change, and then you can update it. Does that help?
Okay, that helps, sir. Very much so.
It starts at My Membership, then you pick your level, and then you're able to change the card information.
Great, great. That answers question one.
You can change, if you want to be on the monthly, you can change your user information, and then you can change your card information.
Okay. Okay, yeah, that's exactly what I need to do right after this call, so I can get back in the game, as it were, or business, I should say. Don't want to reduce it to that. How do I change upline sponsors?
Well, we typically don't have a way to change up enroller, but what we can help you with is connect you with the person upline that can help you grow and build your business. It's not a practice that we do really to change your upline. But during our call tomorrow, let me look through the tree and I'll find you some people to work with, because that's a key thing is having the right team. And the way that our compensation plan works, it works through generations. And so I most likely can connect you with someone upline that you can really dive in and work with. But we can talk about that, JG, on the call we have scheduled.
Yes, and my first name is Jonathan. I just put that there for short, my initials. But my first name is Jonathan.
Okay.
Yeah. How much do we earn any commission or income or anything on registering merchants? Because I have a whole bunch of them that's interested.
No. Okay, so no, we're not doing that, and that's another reason why you want to be upgrading merchants, or not upgrading, but enrolling merchants as members or affiliates in Save Club, and then earn the commissions right there. We thought about charging merchants like an advertising fee annually to be listed in the directory, but the directory is so new. But that is definitely a potential thing we could do, that once we prove value and we're bringing customers to the businesses, and we've got a strong enough network of members and affiliates in the marketplace, that we should be charging for the advertising. And if we're doing that, yeah, we'll pay handsomely commissions on that. But right now it's a little too early to be charging merchants, as it's kind of a pilot program. So you can even let merchants know that, hey, that in the future, this might cost a lot of money for the advertising to be listed in the directory. But right now you can get listed for free, and you can also create an extra income source by being an affiliate. So it's just another way to attract in merchants, and it is a really good value for them right now, because all they can potentially get new customers in their business, and all we're asking for them to do is offer a discount, offer a coupon.
Okay. All right. So in the future, then there may be something like that. But right now,
yeah, I mean, it would be very easy for us to talk to. There's a lot of business directories and advertising companies and newspapers, classified ads. If they're posting up a business, see, like a lot of times businesses offer discounts on their stuff, and they put a coupon in a newspaper and a print ad. Especially here in Las Vegas, people are advertising discounts all the time in magazines, and they pay thousands and thousands of dollars to get in those magazines. So as we get our coverage and we get our reach and we got real value for the business owners, then certainly we'll consider charging and paying commissions on onboarding merchants. But right now, it has to be a win-win-win. And until we can guarantee and get a nice coverage for those advertisers, I don't want them paying and potentially not getting customers and losing. So the key thing is it has to be a win-win-win scenario. And until that is self-evident, I don't want to be charging merchants to be listed in the directory. But let's build up the directory and our membership, and then the value will be so apparent, we'd be crazy not to charge.
Okay, and lastly, I really would like to see a official uh, presentation and benefits briefing for Save Club that we can show to, and not just like the tour. I know about the tour,
Yep.
okay, but like when somebody goes to our splash page or a funnel and they put in their name and number and so forth in order to take a tour or to see what Save Club is all about. Do we have something like that already or no?
So yeah, I'm pulling something up right now that might be what you're looking for. So basically, are you, John, are you more focused on presenting like the business opportunity, or you want to focus on the membership, the product?
Well, the membership, of course, is the business opportunity that allows you to access the business opportunity, right?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah. I mean, they're symbiotic. I mean, basically, for the membership, uh, uh, the membership is what drives the business opportunity. Okay. So we will have presentations. We do have presentations now within the tour, and I can pull something up here, but I think what you're asking for is a tight presentation on the business that's like 30 minutes. We've got like our live presentations we've done over time. That's what we were doing on Wednesday and Friday. And one of the big pushes that we're doing for 2026 is consistency on Wednesday and Friday, so that when you bring prospects in, we've got a tight within 30-minute presentation that goes from beginning to end, that is a complete business overview. And so I'll point to you some YouTube videos that are exactly that. And then we can go, we can tailor it from there. But yeah, the best place that people will be getting that is inside the tour. And I don't have a tour page up right now, but if you give me a second, I'll get into that. So let's keep moving along. We're past the hour, but JG, we got that time scheduled. So I can give you an exact link in that call.
I still love your little 6-minute video about Save Club that you did originally. It's perfect. Have you seen that, JG?
No, I haven't.
Okay, well, let me go find it and I'll put it in the chat for you. Okay, we're up to Robert
Please. Thank you.
Krakalici. Robert Krakalici.
Good afternoon, everyone. You hear me?
Yes, Robert.
How are you, Charles? Happy New Year. Quick question on the gift cards. Okay, I previously sent some gift cards to family members, and the whole transaction went fine. It's a little confusing in the beginning, but a gift card to Macy's for $100, and then another one to Bloomingdale's for $150. Each time they went to use them, the first time at Macy's, they were told that there was no money on the card. Now the money was withdrawn out of my account with no problem, but they called up the store and they had no idea about what was on the card. So that just put me in a holding pattern, because I have a lot of people. Previous to this, I had another company that I was involved with that I had like 15 people waiting for this company to start up, and it never did. It just shut down. So, but I have 100%. Uh, I have 100% in your company. I have good feelings about the company. I like what you're doing. Everything you say is being done, and everything that you put forward is being done. But with the credit cards, now it just put me in a bad situation. I don't know. I called up customer service, and I spoke to somebody, and they want me to call the company. So I don't want to have to do this every time I send a gift card.
With what? Yeah. Okay. So with gift cards,
Um,
this is
yeah.
gift cards are purchased through a gift card platform. And
Right.
so typically were these physical cards or were these like the digital card?
No, they were digital cards. So
Okay.
because there wasn't enough
And
time to send a
and
physical card.
they went into the store.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. And so
And whatever, like I didn't see what they were sent, but whatever they have on their end, they used in the store, and they were told that there was no money on the card. So my sister-in-law called me up and she said, Robert, I hate to tell you this, but they said there was no money on the card. I said, no, it was withdrawn. I'll check it out. So they
yeah,
were away with the holidays and stuff. They just came back,
yeah.
and I just wanted to see how I go
I
about
would,
this.
there's one thing you can do with the gift card. There's a number that you call and then you type in the code and it'll tell you the balance on the card. That's interesting that happened at both cards. So I'm wondering if there's some sort of activation email that you need to click on or something, but I don't know the direct answer to that because I haven't bought a gift card at Macy's or Bloomingdale's.
Right, right.
But the system of being able to, purchase a card through that platform and do it, I mean, that system, it literally has done hundreds of millions of dollars of transactions. So
Mhm.
maybe we got to get in and make an instructional video or something about exactly once it's
Yeah, because
purchased,
it's also a
how to
little
use it.
confused. It's also a little confusing when you put the information in. The first time I did it, I sent it to the recipient, and then the second time I did it, it sent it to myself. So I'm expecting her to get it, and she says, "No, I never got a gift card." And then I look at my email and I says, "Oh, you got a gift card." So I had to send her my link
Yeah.
for how to use it. But again, like I said, I just wanted to see how I go about, resolving this.
Okay. Yeah, there might be an activation piece there that when the gift card's generated, it initially comes through and they just confirm that it's you and then you activate it and it'll load the card. That's the only thing I could think of why it would happen on both. But okay, well, I don't have the answer for you right now
Yeah.
because it's a kind of a
All
unique
right.
situation, but we can get to the bottom of
Okay. Thank you. All right.
it. Okay, Doug?
Yeah, real quick question on the matrix. If one of your first two spots that you filled up with affiliates,
Mhm.
if for whatever reason they quit, do you have the option to put in somebody's name, or is it a compression that will fill that spot?
It compresses, Doug. So basically, if you enroll people, be it a affiliate or a member, they'll fall into spots in the matrix, and then any spillover that may come down from people above you, that as they enroll people, after they fill up their first two spots, it goes into the next available spots inside the matrix. If those people um cancel or quit or their card doesn't go through and they're removed from the matrix, the whole matrix compresses. So you don't have to worry about that. Just you continue to enroll people and they'll be fall into the next available spot inside the matrix. Now, it doesn't matter left leg, right leg, it's still a person in your matrix. You're going to get paid the same. You're still going to matching bonus them the same. So sometimes people look at their matrix and they go, "Oh, I wanted this person here and this person here and this person here." That's not going to, ultimately it doesn't matter, because the matrix will just continue to fill with its optimal placement. But yeah, you don't have to worry if they fall out. Just you continue building, and they'll compress away, and those spots will be filled by the next available enrollment.
Okay, thanks.
Okay, Joanne.
Hi. Um, I was just going to mention something about gift cards. I haven't done anything with them on this platform, but sometimes, and I know this happens for physical cards. I imagine it sounds like, based on what the gentleman was talking about, that they're e-gift cards, but the codes can get swiped by people. And then there ends up not being anything on the card because they've essentially stolen it. So I don't know if that is something that could have happened. but I used to work at a nonprofit, and one year a bunch of the gift cards we had as prizes were all nothing. There was zero balance on all of them.
Someone removed all the balances. Yeah,
Well, like someone stole them. So people go into like grocery stores or wherever, and there's those card caddy sections, you know? I don't know how it is where, you guys are. I'm in Canada. And yeah, I don't know how they do it. Some kind of fancy magnet thing, who knows?
Okay.
Scanner.
Yeah, I see. Well, so in these cases, so in the gift cards that I've purchased through the system, and we're testing these because I wanted to just go through the practice, was I
Sure.
I went through on the app, I clicked the gift card that I wanted, I checked out, then I selected the option to have it digitally sent, and there was two places. There's a
Hmm.
portal where I can access the information through the gift card
Yeah.
system, and then I
Hmm.
was also given an email with the merchant, like Starbucks, and then the code.
Sure.
And then I was able to take that code and just cut and paste it straight into the app in this case, and then it
Hmm.
applied the credits right to my app. Um,
That's good.
so yeah, so the same idea was, once that code is issued, it should only be available in two places: in your email, which let's hope that's secure, and in the portal, which is secure, as well. So when you go into a store, that you take that code, either you can pull it from your
Yeah.
phone, you can print it out, whatever, and then inside the store they'll just apply that into their like coupon code area, and it should give the
Yeah.
application. In theory, that's how it's supposed to work. And again,
Hmm.
the system that we selected and the provider for gift cards, they have such a massive track record of doing gift cards for decades and have all the different integrations. So a lot of times it's like a user error, or there's a step in the process
Hmm.
that ends it perfect. I just don't, I can't intuitively guide that,
Oh
on.
no, for sure. But it is possible, that, times have advanced. There could be some way of somebody getting like a block of codes and they just happen to end up being those ones. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, no, it's always always a challenge there anytime you're dealing with credit
Yeah.
cards and stuff online. But we've got pretty tight systems. So, but yeah, thank you for your insight,
Excellent.
man.
Yeah, we ended up getting them all replaced by calling whatever the number was on the
Hmm.
cards.
Okay.
So, yeah. Anyway,
Okay, well, everybody, thank you so much. We're at hour 20 minutes here on this call. So much to look forward to in Save Club 2026. So, I'm gonna get back to work here. I look forward to talking to everybody. I opened up my schedule here for a couple of weeks, and let's get our momentum cranked up. I mean, this is a great time of year to set yourself up for fantastic summer of residual income. So with that, we'll see you on Wednesday. We'll have a nice tight business overview presentation on Wednesday. So get your prospects there, and let's have a great year. Have a good one.